Hello, this video is going to be on sort of diecast collecting in general. Say you go into a store, excited to look for the latest Matchbox, Matchbox, Hot Wheels, even, M2 if you like that sort of thing, or if you can find them in your area. Obviously, that's an import. But you can't find anything. And there's something that's always intrigued you, like a brand or what have you, and you just thought, no, I'll stay away from it. But then one day you spot something and you think, well, we'll give it a go. And this all centers around going into a store, having a look around, not seeing anything, or you've already got them or whatever, and then you sort of glance over at the rest of the diecast pegs, and you see stuff like this. Now, obviously, it's a Disney Pixar Cars car. But yeah, if you just sort of look at it, if you ignore all that and just look at it, it's like a 70s American land yacht. I'll zoom in for a better view. There you go, it's like a 70s American land yacht. All sort of rusty and very, very heavily detailed. And you just think, yeah, that's kind of cool. So you just sort of pick it up, but then because you like collecting things, you then have to get more. So you end up with, well, 3 of them. So this one is Wheeldell Lee. Okay. You got, it's sort of like a classic Chevy at the front, sort of old school van for a racing news TV show. And again, if you sort of ignore like the Disney cars and the fact it's got eyes and things, it's just a really nice model. It's heavily detailed, and it's got a serious amount of weight to it. But yeah, obviously I think these are like background characters from the films. I need to sort of go back and rewatch them. But then you also get main characters, Doc Hudson, for instance, based on a Hudson Hornet, which, again, real life car. So, if you collect American cars from other brands, why not a Disney one? Now, I get it, it's like, they're for kids or whatever, but again, really heavy, really solid diecast, really nicely detailed. And they do a lot of sort of real life cars. There are some that obviously are sort of an amalgamation of many different cars, but like there's old Land Rovers, there's big 70s Land Jaws, there's 50s race cars, there's NASCARs, which actually look like NASCARs. There's loads of stuff, just in a sort of a quick 10-minute look at what you can get. There's one, it's a main character called Ramon, and he's a 59 Chevy lowrider. And there's tons of that casting in like different lowrider poses and everything, different sort of pinstripe paints and everything. It looks great, and I'm tempted to start sort of collecting that casting. But yeah, we'll get all 3. We'll try and get all 3 in the shot there for the final bit. But yeah, overall, I'm not saying I'm going to start, heavily collecting for them. It's not like it's going to be on the same level as Hot Wheels or Matchbox or Majorette or Corgi or anything else like that. But a couple here and there, just to sort of keep the collecting bug going. And yeah, I think it should be good. But what are your thoughts? Do you collect, slightly more obscure offshoots of Diecast as well as sort of regular brands, or is this just, you know, a bit silly? But yeah, until the next video, I'll see you soon.